Good morning, friends. Myself, Professor Dhaval Chandarana, and today we will discuss some of the points which are part of unit number 4, known as the Introductions of Cybercrime and Law of Cybercrimes. As previously, we will discuss some basic concept about a cybercrime. So, guys, today we will start with the new topic known as a classifications of cybercrime. If you have any doubt regarding what is a cybercrime, please go through my previous video, and if you found any kind of doubts, then please contact me. So as per the basic introductions about a cybercrime is known as whenever we perform any crimes through electronic devices via internet, it is known as a basic concept of a cybercrime. Now today we will study a classification, or we can say differentiations, or we can say different types of cybercrime. Start with the different types of crime. First we will discuss what are the different types of cybercrime. The cybercrimes may be broadly classified into the three groups. Whenever we study a cybercrime, or we can say different types of crime, it should be divided in three different groups. First, known as a crime against the individual, or we can say personal crime. In crime against the individuals, they are dividing in two different sections known as a person, property of an individual. Second type of cybercrime is known as a crime against the organization, or we can say companies. So there are the two different types of crime against organization, known as a government, and second one known as a firm, company and group of individuals. And the third types of cybercrime is known as a crimes against a society. So a cybercrime is divided in three different broad category, known as individual, against the organization and against the society. So we will start with the against individuals. First, harassment via the electronic mail means someone send a mail through which they are harassing any of the individual person, like blackmailing, given some personal information that can be disclosed through the society, and all the things which should be part of a personal harassments. It is known as a harassments via electronic means. Like if in some shoot a video and disclose on our society, then it is known as a harassment via the electronic mails. Second thing, disseminations of obscene materials means if someone sends on legal materials which we are never requested to us. So this is known as a disseminations of offensive materials, like any kind of materials like not interact with the personal authority, not interact with the personal informations, and not interested through any kind of our actual personal data. So it is the disseminations of offensive material. Through this material they can send viruses, worms, any of ransomwares, and some of the data which should be damage our personal data and personal computer. Third thing is a cyber stalking. Cyber stalking is nothing but to generate a fake requests. Through this they can busy our system as well as busy our network, so they can easily penetrate our computer system through this unauthorized requests. It is known as a cyber stalking. Third, defamations means whenever we perform some of the activity through the internet, they are providing some another redirection of pages, like they are providing some coupons, they are providing some scheme, and they are providing some advertising that through they can redirect some another pages. It is known as a defamations. 6, incidents exposures, like if we are requesting something and they are providing some another news. Same thing if we are requesting some another pages and they provide some another websites. This is known as incident exposures. Second, if they are providing some pop-up menu against our searching websites, if we are view some products on social media, then they provide some another products information which are not relevant to us. They provide some requests that we are not requesting, at that we are not interested in any kind of this particular product. It is known as a incidence exposures. Next, cheating like online frauding, online debit card, credit card frauds, SMS, all the things should be part of a cheating. Means if they are performing some messages through this, they can getting our banking information, personal information, and through this they can misuse the personal data. Unauthorized control or access over computer system, it is one of the biggest cyber security crimes which currently we are facing on a individual system. Like unauthorized control access over the computer system means without permission they can access our data remotely through other websites. If they can penetrate a firewalls, penetrate our security which should be part of our computer system, and they can access our personal informations. We are not knowing about how they can access our data because it should be hidden from us, but it is one of the biggest crime in nowadays. Image spoofing. Image spoofing, as previously we will discuss, that it is one kind of mail. They are generated without any kind of permissions because we are providing our mail in so many websites which we are searching, as well as we find some informations. For that we require to register this particular website. So whenever we are register ourselves in the particular websites, we are providing mails and some basic informations. So those of websites, they are directly sells our mail. So if hacker can purchase this mail, they are providing a lots of scheme against the money, against the private data, against any offers like buy one get one free kind of offers. So it is known as image spoofing. Through this they can retrieve our personal information. Fraud, as previously we discussed, fraud means online crimes like credit card fraud, debit card frauds, online banking frauds, recharge scheme, coupons, online shoppings, online food delivery system, and all the things through which we provide some basic information, and hacker can take all the basic information and perform some unnecessary action which we are not any kind of requirement. So it is known as a fraud. So all the things should be part of against individual crimes in a cyber security. Second part, it is against individual properties like a computer vandalisms. Means a computer it is one of the personal property, then if without permission anyone can use it, it is known as a computer vandalism. Means they can access our system through which we can store lots of data as well as lots of our private information. They can take it, and whenever they require, they are misuse our personal information against us. So it is known as a computer vandalism. Second thing, in an organization there are lots of personal projects which is take so many monies. So whenever if they are accessing some project informations, or they can access the project flows, so they can directly access with the individual properties. Transmitting viruses, as previously we will discuss, if we are searching some websites through which they can penetrate a viruses in our personal computer. Like if we are suffering some free download movies, free download songs, free downloads video, gaming, and all the thing which should be provided by free, at that time we just find out that it should be not harmful for us because it is provided by free. And whenever we access some free information, if some hackers are intelligent, if they know that we are focusing on this particular website on a daily basis, then they can performing transmitting viruses through these particular websites. Like I will share one of the incidents which should be performed in previous 1 year more than thousands of times. When we are installing any of the application which should be part of freeware, it should be work efficiently. They never access our personal information, but whenever we update these applications through which they can penetrate a viruses, so it is one of the transmitting viruses. Net spreadsheets. Net repasses. Means net repasses, it is one of the technology that a hacker are directly use to access our computer username and password, through which whenever they require, we are in offline, then also they can access our personal data. Whenever we online in this particular connected net in our particular computer, or we can say personal computer, they can directly access our all the daily activities, through which they can identify that what kind of website we are regularly use, what kind of software we are regularly use, how to open up our browsers, which website will be accessed first, and all the activity should be tracking us. So it is not as a net process. Unauthorized access or control over the computer system. As previously we discussed that unauthorized access and control, it is one of the biggest nowadays cybercrime. It should be happen in India as well as all over the world, because we are not providing access directly with unauthorized users, but anyhow with different technology, with the different techniques, and with the some of the vulnerability which should be performed by ourselves, through this they can access our computer. Intellectual property crimes. What is intellectual property crimes? Means whenever we purchase any of the online products, through which they can provide to a scheme like 40% discount, 30% discount, one product take another products, and all the things like auction system, draw system, 1 rupees product, and all the thing, it should be part of intellectual property crimes. Means they just interact our actual interest about the particular social networking, or we can say surfing of network. So it should be part of a intellectual properties. Internet thefts. Internet theft, I will give you one of the best example of internet theft is known as a phishing. Whenever we accessing some data, through which we provide some basic information like username and password, so it is known as a internet theft. When a phishing is happened in our system, we are seeing that same page should be happen with the same like a Facebook original sites, but it is not part of a actual Facebook server. It is some hackers, they can build the same websites and accessing our username and password. So it is known as internet theft. So third thing, against the organization, when some big company storing a lots of data which is not disclosed on a market, like iPhone. Whenever iPhone is introduced in market, or iPhone is introduced a new model in market, they never disclose any kind of designs. But if hacker can access some data of the iPhone company, so they launch a design before launching this model. So it is one of the case. Unauthorized access control over the computer system, it is the default case in all the types. Cyber terrorism against the government organization. As know about all the news that Aadhaar card data should be disclosed, some banking information will be disclosed of the government server, and all the thing where lots of data available of the particular countries, so they can directly target of the government system. If they are success to access a illegal access of a particular computer server and organization, they have a lottery about a lots of data, through which they can provide the some illegal activities. So hacker is take against advantage of a government's data, because whenever we provide some data to the government, it should be a legal one, but due to some unnecessary activities, or we can say vulnerability of a government servant, they leak our informations. Possessions of unauthorized informations. Possessions means disclose the information without any kind of permissions, like a copyrights. If someone write a book and we are accessing this particular information without any kind of permissions, or we can say we use the content of this particular book without any kind of copyright access, so it is known as a possessions of unauthorized informations. It is also one of the organization cybercrime. Distributions of pirated software. Sorry guys, this thing we are done in all another ways. Like if we are using a Windows 10 operating system, we never purchase it, we are using a private one. So we are all including me and including all of you, we are doing this cybercrime. And you are very well about how to weed us, because keylogger, or we can say any kind of pirate's key which may crack the particular software. So it is known as a distribution of pirated software, like antiviruses, operating system, and any of the software which are not freely available in market. Against the society, it is the biggest crime when we are performing a cybercrime. Child pornography. Guys, please be focused on it, because we are not aware about any kind of child pornography. Child pornography is nothing but they are shooting our personal informations and disclosing to the society. So all the people are really want to aware about a child pornography. They are providing some informations, again non-violences. If they provide some videos which we are not interested, which we are disclose our private data, through this they can getting some money. So it is known as a child pornography. Second, incident exposure of politing the youth financial crime, like they are taking some advantage against our common behavior, like we are uploading some social marketing, we are uploading our actual data on a social networking like Instagram, Facebook, and all over other ways, like we are putting a story, we are updating our status where we are going to now. So through this they can know about actual our data, or we can say tracking our system with actual permission which we are uploading us. As previously, lots of things should be happening with the WhatsApp status, Instagram status, Facebook status, because it is disclose our regular and day-to-day life, what we are interested, what we are doing right now, and what is the next future plan. It should be disclosed via our status and story. So some unauthorized access should be taken advantage and they can perform some crimes. Sales of illegal articles. As previously we says that if someone provides the copyright against book and websites, if we are accessing, if we are using the contents, if we are using the images, videos, and all the things which should be part of a copyrights, so it is known as a sales of illegal articles. It is also one of the crime, because we are taking a contents without any kind of permissions and we can use of this content. Trafficking or trafficking means whatever the data should be come on the internet, they are busying our internet services with unauthorized requests. Like if we are accessing a Facebook server, but they are providing request to another software, and it should be harmful for us, as well as we are not accessing our actual data which we are wanted to. So it is known as a trafficking. Second, forgery. Forgery is just a crimes against those kind of society. They are building NGOs, like based on the NGO they collect the money from all over the world, all over the India. Through this they can provide some actual contents which with the needy peoples. So whenever some hacker can access this kind of data, they can directly access so many kind of information as well as lots of money, because they are accessing those kind of server which storing a lots of information about the normal peoples and needy peoples. And whenever they getting some information about the needy peoples, they can directly misuse these informations, because they are known that they are the required some data through which they can access some informations. So through this they can access the private information and to misuse this private information and getting some money. So guys, through this all the crimes, the actual idea behind the hackers is known to earn money without any kind of work. It is the actual fundamental thing which we know that against the cyber crimes, because the only goal is to earn money without any kind of working criteria. And the last, which it is need to right now to focus on, is known as online gambling. Online gambling means a Teen Patti, PUBG, and all the gaming thing which we are performing in online. We spend some money, through for entertainment, through for watching some videos and all the thing. But whenever we are performing in this kind of activities, or we are performing to take a part of this kind of activity, this is also one kind of cybercrime, because we are just take a part for the entertainment, but some hacker can take misuse of this kind of activity, and they are providing some unnecessary data through which you can damage your data, you can provide the unauthorized access to the computer, as well as you can share all the things which should be stored in your personal computer. So guys, please be focused on it, and if you have any doubt regarding any kind of cybercrime with the 3 different broad category, please send me your query with the mobile number as well as WhatsApp and email address. So guys, we will continue on my next lecture with known as the cyber security of unit number 4. Today we will just discuss the classifications of cybercrime. I hope you are enjoying, and I hope you are learn something from this cybercrime and different types of crime. Thank you so much.